We done made it to the middle of the week already, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we keep this show going, I have to say once again, rest in peace to my friend who lost the fight to cancer, man. Alexx Herndon. You know what I'm saying? You left a big impact on my life, and I'll never forget you, and I miss you, and shout out to your family. Anything y'all need from me, I'ma do that, man. It's all love, alright?
The next person I'm calling up you all to give us some words of encouragement and reflections. We put a call out to this young man because we heard that Alexx liked Shorty the Prince from WKYS. So I contacted a good buddy of mine. I said, Dr. William Blake, I need some help. I need a contact with Shorty the Prince. He's like, what do you want? Mom, what you want now, Mom? I said, well, we want to send Alexx to the prom, and she needs a special date. And we know she would love to have Shorty the Prince to go. Well, Alexx and Shorty didn't make it to the prom, but they had an awesome relationship in just a short amount of time. And I just thank God for this young man, how he encouraged Alexx and her family and all of the young people. And we call him to do anything. He is here. So all the way from St. Louis, let's give Shorty the Prince a hand as he comes to the platform.
First off, man, I just gotta give honor to God, and you know, he's good. I ain't know Alexx that long. I know a lot of y'all been knowing her for years, and it's just the impact she made on me in that short amount of time was real.
A special night for a special lady, Miss Alexx Herndon, student out here at Gwen Park High School. And it's just crazy that we was capturing everything. And between then and now, she lost her life. Alexx passed away. It was last Wednesday.
What'd you say, Alexx?
Yes. She said yes. She said yes. Yeah, it's a week today. Man, she's battling for the last 2.5 years, man, and just, you know, couldn't fight anymore, man. She was really sick, but you couldn't even tell because I talked to her the night of the prom. Man, attitude was just great, like we didn't even know.
We was gonna kill that prom, man. We was gonna kill that prom. I was getting ready. It was crazy because when I showed up to the block party, how many people here was at the block party that we did?
Alright, so what we finna do right now is gonna be live on the radio in about 7 minutes, okay? So just when I ask everybody to make some noise, y'all do that. And then at the end, I'm gonna say on the count of 3, everybody yell, "We love Alexx," and then, you know, everybody know how to count to 3, and then we ready, okay?
So when I showed up to the block party, I didn't exactly know what was going on, but when I met Alexx, it's just like, I don't believe in love at first sight or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about as far as connection. It's just like her spirit was just great, you know what I'm saying? And we was getting ready to go to the prom on Friday. I was getting ready like it was my prom, y'all. I went and got suited, and I remember my man Nate was there with me. I mean, we went to pick up the tux, and I was finna snap when we was at the tux spot because my tux weren't ready. And I said, my man, you don't understand what this is. Like, I'm doing this for Alexx, you know. So they ended up being ready, and then we got the call from Pam, and you just know how when somebody call you, you know that something ain't right. And she called, this was Friday at the prom, and she called and was like, Alexx, you know, she got sick. They had to take her back to the hospital. So I about pulled over, and it's me, my man Nate, and my brother, and I'm just like, you know, God answers prayers in groups. And I'm like, y'all, we need to take your time, Shorty.
Take your time, Shorty.
It's all right. Take your time, boy.
It's all right.
I'm like, my bad, y'all. I'm like, we need to, you know what I'm saying, send a prayer up, y'all. So I think the thing is just that her attitude was so positive. Like,
yes, it was. Yes.
She was facing death, you know?
Yes.
And people out here be tripping off petty stuff every day. Stuff that don't matter, like, and this girl was facing death. And it was funny because Friday they say, you know, she in the hospital and she wasn't doing good, and then Pam called me while I was on air and she say, Alex want to talk to you. I say, okay. I'm like, give her my number. So she called and I'm like prepared to hear her like down and stuff. I'm like, hey, Alex. She like, hey. I'm like, you okay? She like, yeah, you know, I'm like, man, I'm mad we, you know, not gonna be able to go to the prom. And she was like, you and me both, you know? And I was like, well, you know, it's okay. So I called my boss and she said, you know, we gonna do our own prom for Alex. We gonna, even if we gotta come up to the hospital, you know, we gonna do that for her. So I'm like, all right. So I'm staying on them about it. And then I'm glad though I went to the hospital to see her before I went out of town for Labor Day weekend. I went to see her and we just sat, we talked for about 45 minutes, and she was just, the whole time she said, I told my grandma, I said, and that's why I'm mad, I'm crying now, because she said, you know, I told them if I ain't crying, y'all can't cry.
That's right. That's what she said.
She said, if I ain't crying, you know, and she said, you know, every time somebody came in, I was just telling her about my mom, and my mom had just beat breast cancer. And she was saying how every time they bring, every time they bring somebody into the hospital for chemo, she said she would go in and everybody would have a bad attitude, and she would be the one to say, you know. And she told me, she was like, you know, I feel like God got me in this position for a reason. And you know, that's why we can't forget her, y'all.
Right.
All y'all being out here, everybody, that means that y'all love Alexx. And in the short time, come on, man. In the short time that I knew her, you know what I'm saying, I love her too. And you know, I just told Pam hit me up, she said, are you okay? I said, you know, now I'm just looking at it like, man, we got another angel up there, you know? We got somebody else on the side of God looking out for us, man. And it's just like, there's so much negative stuff going on in the world today. We need positive attitudes like that. We need, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to talk too much longer. Let's just keep Alexx alive. And thank y'all for having me out here. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not from this area or nothing, but I mean, I think Gwen Park was the first school, Harold went to the first school we did for the Friday night, the basketball games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and even on that first one, y'all was showing love. So everybody that's out here right now, you know what I'm saying, I love y'all. And
Love you, boy.
Rest in peace, Alexx, we miss you.
Came from out the, I'm saying it like a celebratory, is that a word? Yeah? Yes. Celebratory way that we just, you know what I'm saying, showed our love for a new friend of mine who had a big impact on my life. Her name was Alexx Herndon.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Alexx. We love you, baby girl. We know you're an angel in the sky right now. And I know you just heard that dope freestyle that just went down. Hey. And I know you was smiling, okay? I know you was smiling. Shout out to her whole family, man, and everybody. Anybody out here who family or anybody who you know might be battling cancer, man, prayers up for them, man. Cancer, dog.
Yes, man. That's cancer, man.
Dog. You don't mess with it, all right?
To be serious, my daughter loved each and every one of you guys, and she never ever cried, never ever complained. Without you guys, she wouldn't be Alexx. She'd just be an ordinary student, and love you guys just like she loved you. Anybody need anything from me, I'm there. I'm gonna be here for the football teams, the basketball teams. Y'all gonna see me in the stands, because I'm gonna be here for my daughter. Thank you guys, love y'all.